Hey everyone, Pat here, and in this video I want to go through some cold email funnel improvements and how just incremental improvements in the top of your cold email funnel can actually have significant down funnel impacts in terms of lifetime value in the customers that you can acquire. As this there's, in the cold email space, there's been a shift away from the spray and pray cold email strategy with irrelevant lead lists, with templated emails, with not thinking about offers, cold email ready offers as we like to call them. There's a big increase in improvement by shifting from that strategy and implementing a few different things into your cold email funnel that will significantly impact the results that you get with cold email positively. The three things that I'm going to talk about as we shift away from the spray and pray strategy is what I call SPI, so safe private infrastructure, leveraging AI, of course, because there's a lot of AI type things we can do, specifically with AI spin tax, but also with AI personalization that we can do at scale. And then what I call cold email ready offers. So basically taking your copy and crafting a cold email style offer with it. And all three of these things combined have significant impacts. So I want to give you some examples here. So in both scenarios, I'm just going to use 50,000 leads as just the example. Let's say you're getting a 2% reply rate. That means you're going to get 1,000 replies. And let's say we're getting 15% positive reply rate, a 20% opportunity or meeting booking rate, a 10% close rate, and let's say our lifetime value is $10,000. So let's take a look at what an improvement in the top of funnel looks like in terms of the bottom of funnel. So if we can shift from spray and pray strategy, again, irrelevant lead lists, turn and burn copy, not irresistible offers, and maybe you're just using ChatGPT to write emails, maybe you're asking people immediately to book a meeting and things like that. And if we can shift over to a safe private infrastructure, it's going to help with deliverability. It's going to basically prevent your email accounts from getting associated with known spammers and warm-up pools and IP addresses that they're also being shared. And then if we can leverage, again, AI copy, not from just a spin tax perspective, but also personalization, we can improve positive reply rates and then crafting cold email ready offers. So I want to give you a quick example here before I show you some of the math. But a cold email ready offer, let's just say you're reaching out to somebody and you're more like, say you're a marketing company, an agency, and you do big retainer, like maybe not that big retainer services, but let's say maybe sell $3,000 or $5,000 retainers. A lot of people, what they try to do in that scenario is they try to position their company as this be all end all solution. And the reason why that's a mistake with cold email is it feels expensive, it feels daunting, it feels like it's a very big commitment. Instead, what we want to do is craft a cold email ready offer, and we want to take a microservice of what you might provide and use that as a lead magnet or some offer inside of your email in order to get a reply. Okay, we help you with this as part of our lead engine overdrive method, our 90-day accelerator program, and then, in conjunction with our software. But that's what it is in a nutshell. So let's take a look at the difference. It's very easy to go from a 2% reply rate to a 3% reply rate. And what does that mean for our funnel math? That means instead of 1,000 replies, we're going to get 1,500 replies. But with this, we're also going to see a similar improvement in reply rates, positive reply rates. So instead of a 15% reply rate, we can see closer to a 22.5% reply rate. And now because we're getting more total replies and more total positive replies, if our opportunity rates stay the same, our close rates stay the same, our lifetime value stays the same. Now instead of getting 30 opportunities, we're looking at 68. Instead of 3 customers, we're looking at 7. Okay, instead of closing $30,000 in lifetime value, it's $67,500 in lifetime value. So you can see an incremental improvement in our reply rates, along with a coinciding improvement with our positive reply rates by using these three components versus the spray and pray method, yields us significantly more results. Okay, 187 more replies, positive replies, 37 more opportunities, and almost 4 more customers. That's significant. Okay, going from this method to that method. And I'm being conservative here in the numbers. I mean, this is a pretty minimal increase here. If we put in the work and we really dial in really the offer. So once we're in the inbox, we've kind of got that solved. AI spin tax, for instance, under like AI copy, the portion of the AI of this is like it's using AI to write more random copy in your emails. Not random, it's going to keep your copy structure, but it's going to replace words. So it reduces email fingerprinting with the email provider. So Microsoft and Google aren't seeing that you're sending the same template over and over again. The other piece to the AI is then the personalization. That's where we're going to help see part of the increase in positive replies, but really the offer is the significant piece of this. So if I were to look at like kind of like all three of these here as a combined total, the offer is probably going to be like 70% of the overall improvement. We're going to see improvements on the other two for sure. You can see a significant improvement with personalization, absolutely, if you do it right. If you do it wrong, it looks like bad personalization and whatnot. So, it takes doing some things right, but doing it just an incremental increase here leads to a significant increase in the bottom of the funnel. Okay. So if you've been struggling with sort of the spray and pray cold email strategy, if you're considering launching cold email, our offer works for either case, but it usually works better if you've done cold email in the past. Not that it doesn't work better in any case. It's that the problems that you've experienced more, and so our offer is usually better to, fix the old problems, and that you've actually done cold email in the past and you have a respect and understanding that, that it can be challenging to get results, especially in the beginning. However, if you want to skip the learning curve, literally months and months of learning curve, and implement this process, then there's probably a link down below somewhere to book a call, or just go to our website and click on the book a demo. Make sure to watch that pre-demo video so you have an understanding of our offer and all that kind of stuff. All right, and if you want to chat with us, then book that call. We'd encourage you to do that. If you want to download this resource, then click down below and enter your email address, and you can get access to this little calculator just to play around with. All right. So I hope this little video was helpful, and we'll see you guys soon. Thanks.